This is TWiT.
Richard on the line from West LA is next. Hi, Richard. Leo Laporte, the tech guy.
Hi, Leo. Good to talk with you.
Nice to hear from you. What's up?
I got an email saying that might be a problem with PayPal, and I've been dealing with somebody supposedly from PayPal.
I'd be very nervous about that. I'd be very nervous about that. I'd be very nervous about that. Your best bet is to not respond to that email, but go directly to your PayPal account and see if there's any notice there with you logged in.
I don't have a PayPal account.
Oh, well, then there's no problem with your PayPal.
Well, that's why I'm calling you. I don't understand why
they're scamming you. That's why.
Saying call this number.
They're scamming you. It's a scam. So that's proof positive. Hi, this is PayPal. We've noticed a problem with your account. Call this number. Usually, it's not just a problem. It's something scary, like we see foreign actors accessing your account and withdrawing money. Is that you? Is that okay? Please call us.
That's exactly what I got.
Yeah, what a surprise. So they want you to go, oh, my God, and freak out. But you don't have a PayPal account. So what they would inevitably do if you called them is say, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, it's great to talk to you, Richard. I want you to log into your PayPal. Here, let me send you to a page and log into your PayPal account. I'm on the other end, and we're going to watch and make sure that this is all working properly. They're going to scam somebody, not you, because you don't have a PayPal account, but their intent is to scam somebody out of their PayPal login so they can drain your account. They are the foreign actors who want to drain your account. So the good news is you don't have a PayPal account. It's just like me. I get emails from, quote, and I'm putting this in air quotes so you can't see it, but, quote, my bank, but I don't bank with the Bank of Nova Scotia. My bank says, oh, no, people are withdrawing funds. You better contact us immediately. They just send that to 1 million people, figuring, well, some of them will have Bank of Nova Scotia accounts or PayPal accounts, and we'll get them. Right. So ignore it, Richard. In fact, this is such a big issue these days. Close friend of mine got a text message. This is Amazon. There's been a problem with your account. She responded, lost thousands of dollars to these scammers. It wasn't Amazon. So if this happens, if you get an email or a text and it scares you because it says somebody's withdrawing money from your account, first of all, understand bad guys scare you so you will act without thinking. So think, and then instead of clicking that link or calling that number, go to the account. Go to the account, log in. If there really is truly a problem, you'll see it on the account.
Which account are you talking about?
Well, you don't have a PayPal account, so you can't go there. So, Richard, you understand this is a scam, right?
Well,
there's nothing you can do about it.
It seems to me it was a scam, and I went through a few steps, and some of my bank account was drained of money. And I've been in touch with somebody supposedly from PayPal, although I looked him up, and he is at the. Wait a minute, you've lost money? Have you lost money now? Yes.
So you fell for it. You're not talking to PayPal. You're talking to some guy in Belarus or India or Nigeria. You're talking to somebody who is scamming you. And I'm really sorry that you gave them bank account information. That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
I called PayPal, their basic number. It's in Palo Alto. And the guy I was supposedly talking to supposedly works there. What
don't you get about this? You were scammed.
No, I was pretty sure I was, but I wanted to check it with you.
Yes. And there's money missing from your bank account?
Yes.
Call your bank. And don't call a number that's in your email or anything. Call your bank and freeze your accounts. And maybe if you've got a very nice bank, they might make you whole, but generally they won't. If somebody walked up to you on the street and said, hey, Richard, I am the president of your bank. Let's walk over to the ATM. I want to make sure that everything's working properly. Let's withdraw some funds. So you go, okay, and you go to the ATM, you withdraw some funds. Now give those to me and I'll quickly deposit them back into your account. And he walks away. That's basically what happened to you, except I guess because it happened via email and it happened via text or whatever, and it was on the phone. These guys are not. They're good. They will convince. It's called social engineering. They will convince you that they are who they say they are. They are not. And they scammed you. I'm so sorry. I would call your bank. I would freeze those accounts. And this is Richard, I'm so sorry. This is a cautionary tale for everyone. Oh boy. Don't, this is terrible. Don't do this. I don't know. It should have been a huge red flag that you don't have a PayPal account. And they're talking about your PayPal account as if you do. That's a huge red flag. I guess at that point they said, well, this is interesting because it seems to be tied to your bank account. Let me verify this. They're so clever. They're so clever. It is happening all the time now. It's interesting when I've talked to the folks at Treasury and the Secret Service and stuff, they say these aren't even new scams. These are the old scams dressed up on the internet or dressed up with new technology, but it's the same old scams. The pigeon drop, the old con game. Wonderful book, by the way, about the con game. If you ever want to kind of understand it a little bit better and how it's been moved to the internet with amazing success. The Confidence Game by Maria Konnikova. You can get it on Amazon. It's the subtitle is Why We Fall for It Every Time. Konnikova is a really interesting journalist who goes out and she talked to every con artist ever. I mean, if you're curious about this system, about how it works and how they play you, this is a great book to read. Honestly, here's the deal. Don't trust anything that comes via email, via text, by a phone. If it comes into you, you're going to say, but wait a minute, what if there is a problem with my PayPal account? Well, if they do send you an email, say, oh, interesting, then ignore it. Don't click the links in it. Go to paypal.com, log in, and verify that. And you got to have the sniff test. If something's funny if they say something about your PayPal account, you don't have one. I couldn't log in. Well, then clearly they're phishing, right? Use your nose, trust your nose. If you don't have a PayPal account, then it's bogus. If you don't have a Bank of Nova Scotia account, then it's bogus. But even if you do, this is where it's really dangerous. You have an Amazon account, you get a text message from, air quotes, Amazon. Don't pay no attention to that text message. Go log into your Amazon account and see if there's anything there. There won't be. That's where they would notify you, right? On your Amazon account, on your PayPal account, your bank account. That's where they'd say something, not via push message, text, email. So really, you got to be, most of us, and this is, we're taught this is a good thing. We're trusting. We trust people. But the internet has brought a whole breed of scammers right into our lives, like right there on our phone, in our email. You can't trust anybody. I don't want you to be a non-trusting person, but trust but verify. I don't know. Maybe we need to be a little bit more cynical. They're out to get you. They want your money. I'm so sorry you lost money, Richard. I'm so sorry. Contact your bank. Follow through on this because these guys might still have access to your account. They will drain your account if they can. 8888 Ask Leo. Chris Marquardt, photo guy, coming up in just a little bit. I love people. I trust people. But verify. More calls right after this. One of these days, we'll just open the lines and say, okay, if you've been scammed or if you've been approached by a scammer, share the story. Because there's so many great stories from people, and I think it would help opens people's eyes to how widespread this is.
Is that an iPhone in your hand? Wait a second. Is that an Apple Watch on your wrist? And Do I see an iPad sitting there on the table? Oh my goodness. You are the perfect person to be watching iOS Today, the show where Rosemary Orchard and I, Micah Sargent, talk all things iOS, tvOS, watchOS, HomePod OS. It's all the OSs that Apple has on offer, and we show you how to make the most of those gadgets. Just head to twit.tv/iOS to check it out.